We have not met yet. My name is Channing, and I am in charge of membership and development at HBAV. We're testing out this webinar series in order to provide more education to our members and staff. So thank you, Billy, for joining as well. I appreciate it. Before we get started, before we get started, I will touch on a few upcoming at HBAV if my screen will share. There we go. Okay. July 15th, our Women Building Virginia group is hosting a Priorities of Building Your Financial Pyramid with Brian Charles of Merrill Lynch. So please join that. July 29th, we are hosting a Where Does the Building Code Come From session with our government affairs team, Andrew Clark and Kara Alley. In terms of our upcoming in-person events, we have a summer golf outing in August and then our Virginia Builder Summit in September. So if you want any information on registering to attend or exhibiting, please do not hesitate to reach out. In terms of the Housing Federation, if you are not familiar with this, hopefully you are since you're on this call. Once you are a member of your local association, you are also a member at the state level and at the national level. We all three have our own resources and benefits, so please take advantage of those at all three. They are available to you, and we are more than happy to point you in the right direction or get you in contact with someone that has more information on those programs specifically, but please just feel free to ask. We are excited to have Sharon from NAHB on the call today to talk to us a little bit more about NAHB and the member savings programs that they offer. They offer a lot, so I'm excited to talk to you guys a little bit about those and help you get started on the right track. So Sharon, with that, I'll let you take it away.
Thanks, Channing. Good morning, everybody. I am Sharon Salang with NAHB. I work with the member savings department of the organization. So I work closely with my department in partnering with companies throughout the country to provide our members discounts and savings on products and services to help you with your business, but also on personal needs. We have other benefits to NAHB. Let me just share my screen and pull up our website, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with. We are at nhb.org. And within our homepage, you can find information on everything, really, our benefits, our different HBAs, the different committees and councils that we have, what we're doing on the Hill, economics and news, everything NAHB you can find here, which goes into why people join NAHB. Like Channing mentioned, we are a federation. So once you join your local association, you then join your state and national automatically. So it's a 3-in-1 membership. You get benefits of all three. On the national level, we do provide advocacy. So last week we were in Washington, D.C. for our spring leadership meeting. This is an effort we do all year round, but last week at the spring leadership meeting, we had our members go along with our staff members and our government affairs team to go on the Hill and talk to Congress and all the people there to talk about the issues that are affecting our industry right now. We offer expertise, meaning we have a very great economics team who work on providing information to our members on what the state of the industry is, what is affecting our industry right now. And that goes into knowledge. We also have different certifications that we offer and classes and education at our events. So that goes into networking. And we have our annual Builder Show. It's the International Builder Show, which you might be familiar with. It's every year in Vegas, and next year will be in Vegas, February 2nd to the 4th. It is the industry's biggest event throughout the year, and it's global. So we do this in conjunction with the Kitchen and Bath Show to hold the design week. So home design week. We are member savings, all of our sponsors and our members. We have about 100,000 go each year to go and network, meet with their colleagues, and also learn. And then we have savings, which is the department that I work with. Member savings. It's pretty easy to get to this website without going through, the NHB site and then clicking through all the links. We try to make it easy. It's nhb.org/savings, and that's where you can find all of our current programs. This program keeps growing every year, and we're continuously adding programs to bring value to the overall program and making sure that, we are bringing on programs that will help you with your business, and some fun stuff too. So at the top of the page, you'll see we have a savings calculator, which is pretty new. We added this maybe 3 weeks ago, and we've heard really great feedback from our members who have seen this. It just gives you a little estimate as to how much you are spending annually on building materials, mobile and phone, hotel stays or travel, technology. Putting all of that information in here will give you an estimated total for your savings if you use the member savings program. So it's a fun little tool that you can use. What we've seen and what we always remind our members is sometimes, most of the time actually, if you're continuously using member savings throughout the year, the money that you are saving throughout the year can help offset the cost of your membership. So we do like to mention that. And the money that you're spending within member savings actually goes back into the industry. So every year, we do split the revenue share that we generate through the program. We split that between our states and our local associations. So that all goes back to the Federation. So we have about 25 or so programs within member savings, and it's pretty overwhelming. I have to give you guys a warning, like preface that. I'll probably not go through every single program. It's a lot, and I'll probably just word vomit if I keep going through every single tile on this page. But I'll go through the most popular and the most utilized. But of course, if you have any questions on any specific programs, feel free to, let me know, or after the call, if a question comes up later. My information is on each of these pages where you can give me a call or send me an email. All right. Before I start on going through the programs, does anybody have any questions about anything I mentioned? All right. So obviously the biggest and most utilized program that we have is with Lowe's Pro. Lowe's offers our members up to 20%, which is different than what we've been previously offering our members. Lowe's has recommitted to the industry and the Federation and have agreed to offer an increased percentage of discounts to our members starting last month, or not last month, in February. Sorry, we announced this in February during the International Builder Show, but now members can get up to 20%. Before it was 10%. There are different ways that you can take advantage of Lowe's, and that's through the exclusive contract pricing, which is saving up to 20% on items in store and online on Lowes.com. You can save 2% plus an additional 5% with the LCA credit card. You can save 20% on paint, and then we also have free shipping to your job sites. But those three are the ways that you can save. A lot of the times people will get caught up on how to create an account or how to link their current account. So I just want to talk through that a little bit because that's where we're seeing a lot of people struggle. It's not an easy website, to be honest, on the Lowes.com site. So we do have step-by-step instructions on how to do that, on how to create an account. There's different scenarios. So you can either create a new account. If you have a Lowe's account but need to link it to the NAHB program, we have instructions on how to do that. or if you have an existing business account, linking that to the NAHB account. So we've thought about those different scenarios, and I do have a cheat sheet of how to sign up or how to link your account within all those scenarios, and I'll send that to Channing to send out to the group after the call. So that'll probably be the most helpful. But we do have the instructions on how to create a new account here. The most important thing to know is that there is a code. It's NAHB1 to join or to create a new account. And then adding payments into your wallet on Lowe's.com is what will really where you'll really see the savings get applied to your your cart. So that is the Lowe's discount. And I know I did mention there's also a credit card. So once you click on LCA credit card, that link right here, it'll take you to a separate page which explains and outlines explains the discount you get with the Lowe's business credit card. So with purchases made on your card, you get 5% off on everyday items. Of course, exclusions apply, but every month when you get your statement, you'll also get a 2% back statement credit. So to give you a better visual on how that can work for your business, there are examples here of how much you can save. For example, if you spend $5,000, you're saving a total of $345, and that just goes up the more you spend. So this could be a benefit to you depending on how much you spend. If you'd like to apply for a credit card, we do have the link for that. And then there's also a code for that as well, which is NHB or C001 when you're applying for it or filling out that form to fill in on the promo code field. And those codes will link your account to NHB's account. We also have instructions on if you already have an account that is not tied to NHB, there are instructions on how to do that as well. So the step-by-step instructions, like I mentioned, will be sent to you after the call. So that is Lowe's. Oh, and another thing I wanted to mention, Lowe's has been a really great partner for NHB these past few years, and they're really interested in getting more involved within the industry. But they have been helping our industry in the years prior to this with disaster relief. So if you remember the hurricanes in North Carolina, they've been really involved in that and helping the disaster relief efforts there. Florida, I know they've been working with John Falk from our team with disaster relief there whenever they are in need. So if ever there is a time that there's a disaster, Lowe's is happy to help. There is a form here where requests for items, any help, you would have to fill out this form here. And this gets sent directly to our Lowe's rep, Noel Ramirez. And they're pretty quick with responding. But obviously, if you don't want to fill out that form, disasters time is of the essence here. So feel free to give me a call. Amanda, who also works with Member Savings, she handles the Lowe's account. She can also help with that as well, and we'll get you in touch with Noel as soon as possible. We also just added this button here if you need help with any of your Lowe's benefits. Because this is the most utilized, we do have plenty of questions from members regarding how to link their account, how to create an account, what they can save on. There is an access form to fill out if you'd like to send in the inquiry to our Lowe's team. And they have a pretty quick turnaround here. Within 48 hours, you'll get a response back. Okay, so that was a lot of information on Lowe's. Does anybody have any questions on this specific program? Okay. All right, so moving on, we also have launched a number of vehicle programs, and we launched these programs last year, so we're really excited. We've seen a lot of traction with members and their purchases of fleet vehicles or business vehicles. So we have programs with Ford, Mercedes-Benz vans, Nissan, Ram, and we also just got approved to bring GM back. So that's not yet launched. We still have to go through contracting and all of that, but GM will be added on here by the end of the year. So to take advantage of any of these vehicle programs, they're all a bit different. So I'll just go through each of the ones to walk you through how to take advantage. So for Ford Pro, the list of eligible vehicles that you can save on are listed on this page. If you do plan on purchasing any of these and want to get those savings, there is a form that you need to fill out. So on the right-hand side of the page, there's the Ford discount request form. You'll click on that, and then it'll take you to a form that asks for your membership information, like your PIN number, your local home builder association, your business information. Once you hit submit, you'll automatically get an email back, and that email will include the dealer documents. So these dealer documents gives instructions to the dealership on how to process the sale. So it takes a little bit of planning on the member's part. You do have to bring this prior to any purchase. So I think that's one of the most frequently asked questions is if they can take advantage of this savings after them purchasing it. Unfortunately, it can only be done prior to. So just make sure. I know it's hard to remember sometimes about member savings, but if you are planning on purchasing a vehicle, and this not only applies to Ford, but it's also to it applies to all of our other vehicle programs. You will have to bring the dealer documents prior to purchase to the dealership. Another question I get a lot is, what's my PIN number? The PIN number can be provided by your local HBA, or it is also on your NAHB account if you've created one. Just a little bit of that. If you are logged into your account, I can show you where to find your PIN number. If you go into my profile right here underneath the welcome and then your name, my profile, go under memberships, your PIN number is right here. So just in case you need that, I know a lot of people have asked me about where they can find that. Okay, so that's Ford. For Mercedes-Benz vans, same thing. The list of vehicles is on, I believe it's on sorry, it should be on here. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So the Mercedes-Benz vans is only for vans and not sedans or cars. It's an additional $500 on top of published cash, APR, and lease offers. So this you'll have to provide a membership form or a proof of membership form. And that is another form to fill out with your PIN number and all the other information, like your business information. And once you hit submit, you'll again get information or an email with documents that you'll need to bring to the dealership. So very similar to Ford. Okay, the list of eligible commercial vehicles. It's on this page. I was trying to find it on the other one and I couldn't find it, but it is on here. But very similar to Ford, it's just completing that form and getting an email with the dealer documents. Okay. The next one I want to mention is Nissan. This one's not too hard either. There is a proof of membership form, just like the other two, or just like Mercedes-Benz vans, where you'll fill out that form. and get an email with the information that you will provide to the dealership. For Nissan, there is a list of eligible vehicles that will have savings attached to them. So this changes on a monthly basis. So for June, right now, these are the vehicles that they are giving discounts on, and these totals change every month. So we're continuously changing that. So if you are planning on purchasing Nissan vehicles, be sure to refer back to this list to view how much you can save on each or which type of Nissan model. All right. Now on to the most complicated one. It's RAM. And we've actually been getting a lot of traction on the RAM vehicle program. You get $1,000 off of each vehicle that you purchase, and you can purchase up to 10 with a discount code. So in order to receive those discount codes, you'll have to, again, fill out a form, and this will be sent directly to our team. And then our team will get that request. And once we get the request in, we'll request that to RAM, who will generate discount codes for our members or the member asking for the discount. So it takes up to 5 to 7 business days to get that. And what we've noticed is, members will need a quicker turnaround time than that. So this does take some planning too on the part of the member. It does take 5 to 7 business days. If possible, our team will try to turn that around more quickly. But if you have any questions on, the timing, or if you need it as soon as possible, please send me an email, and I'll try to, get those or expedite that process for you. But we can't make any promises. The standard is 5 to 7 business days. A good thing to mention about RAM too is that these are stackable with other offers. That is not the case with Ford, Mercedes-Benz, or Nissan. Those are not stackable. So with RAM, not only can you get $1,000 off of your RAM vehicle, but you can also stack that with any other offers that you have in your area. Another question I get about the vehicles is, can I purchase this for a personal vehicle? And unfortunately, right now, it's only for business vehicles or fleets. You do need a tax ID or a FIN number to attach to that purchase. So it is only for business purchases only. All right. Any questions on any of the vehicle programs? Since we launched the vehicle programs, I feel like these programs are second to Lowe's when it comes to utilization. So members have found these very valuable. All right, so moving on to finance and banking, we do have a couple credit cards open to our members. You are able to apply for them. We have the LCA or Lowe's Business Credit Card. That is what I had talked about when I talked about the Lowe's program, where you get 5% off plus a 2% statement credit. We also have a Signature Federal Credit Union, which is also a personal credit card. So not only is it a credit union, but you can get a personal credit card to that as well. You do get low rates on here. There's a high yield savings account and checking accounts available. This is an online banking. There's no brick and mortar for Signature, but they do have online branches that they partner with, and they have mobile banking. So you do have access to those online branches, and fee-free ATMs that are actually they're headquartered in Maryland. So there are a lot more branches in that area, the DMV area, Maryland, DC, and Virginia. But they are nationwide. And there is instructions on how to join or apply for Signature Federal Credit Union on here as well. The other credit card I wanted to mention is Mercantile, which is powered by American Express, and they are a business credit card, which is different from Signature, where it's personal. This is for business credit cards for NAHB members, and actually we just launched this last Monday. So still trying to get the hang of explaining this one, but we do have a limited time offer right now. Since the launch, we're offering members a 500 cashback bonus if you spend $5,000 or more within the first 3 months. And actually, they let us know that it's being extended until September. So we've got a little bit more time on that. You can earn up to 3% cashback rewards on construction supply purchases and also 2% cashback rewards on everything else. So the benefits that you get with an Amex also apply to this card. And this is also a button where it takes you to their page where you can apply. Signature is also similar where there's a button that takes you to their website. All right, those are two of the main credit cards that we have along with Lowe's. Business management and office supplies. We just launched Acres today. Today's the first day we are unveiling the Acres member savings program. So if you're not familiar, Acres Pro is a platform that provides you information on land. So this is really great for production builders, but can be helpful for really any builder. So, you can see ownership records, sales data on the land. It really helps you, navigate the risks that are included with the land that you're purchasing, and mapping. There's mapping tools, prospecting tools. It's a very comprehensive platform, and they have subscriptions. So for members, you are getting 40% off of an Acres Pro annual subscription. So that's very exciting. Best Buy Business, also a great program. You can save up to 30% on items on the Best Buy Business program. An important thing to note about this is we partnered with Best Buy Business to create a platform or a site for exclusively for NAHB members. So this will not work with at the brick and mortar store or at the general Best Buy Business website. There is a specific URL that you'll need to use, which is here. So you'll have to access it through the member savings site. Once you click through to the NAHB member exclusive site, there is a code that you'll need to use to tie your account to NAHB and have those discounts applied. The great thing with this site is that you'll be able to see how much you're saving versus what is being sold at the store or on the Best Buy regular website. So it's pretty interesting. It's great to look at, if you're looking for appliances or even a lot of members we're seeing are purchasing computers on here as well. So we're really excited to have Best Buy on the program. We launched them last summer. Right. I know I said I wasn't going to go through all of these tiles, but it looks like I am. QuickBooks is also a great program where you're saving up to 50% on new QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Desktop Enterprise and Intuit Enterprise Solutions. There is a questionnaire you'll fill out. Once you fill that out, someone from Baytech will contact you with more information on what options are best for you and your business. So that's QuickBooks. Dell, we all know what Dell does, and they have been great partners for a number of years. So we offer about 40%, up to 40% off on Dell products. And another good member benefit to this too, besides the discount that we provide, They also do free IT consultations, virtual or on site. So if that's something that you're looking for your business to help them optimize your infrastructure, there is an option for you to get a free consultation for that. Global Payments, that was Heartland before they rebranded, but it's payment processing solutions. Indeed is the job board. You get a $250 credit towards any sponsored job postings. And this is only for new Indeed accounts. Microsoft Office, you get up to 90%, which is a great deal. 90% off of, let's click through to that to show you. You save up to 90% on Microsoft Office Home and Business for these versions of Microsoft Office. And then ODP it used to be Office Depot. So 75% off of business and office supplies. Ring Central are phones. You get 50% off of Ring Central MVP phones. And this is just filling that out to get more information to receive that discount. T-Force is freight. Along with UPS, we have up to 65% off of shipping. This is one that is also very much used by our members. You do get a really great discount on that. And then T-Mobile for Business is our cell phone savings. So we do partner with T-Mobile to give your business 12% on multiple business lines. And there is an employee perks program that you can extend that discount to your employees. For this particular program, you'll have to fill out a form. And I know it says program enrollment form, but just to clarify, you're not enrolling in anything. This is just giving our T-Mobile rep more information about your business to help them find the options that'll work best for you. So it'll help navigate your conversations when they contact you back. So this is a really fast-growing program of ours too. And then down to travel, entertainment, and wellness, which are the fun programs, I like to call them. Wanted to touch on this one. It's called Member Deals. So I use this a lot, and I know a lot of our staff do too, is when you're, summer's coming up. So if you have any summer travel plans with your family, this program offers deals on theme parks. There's Walt Disney World. I've heard of people, saving a lot on the Disney resort tickets. And then there's Universal Studios. So these are theme parks. There's hotels, rental cars. There's movie tickets, AMC, and you can choose by city and see what deals are there. So a really fun program to just explore if you have the time. And if you're, traveling with your family, this is a really great one to take advantage of. I know I've taken advantage of this, and it's been very helpful. Active and Fit Direct. Okay, so this is our wellness program for members to pay $20 a month, which can be significantly less than a regular gym membership. And these are at gyms that are within the Active and Fit Direct network. And you'd be surprised how many gyms are in there. So just for my area alone, I think almost all of the gyms that I have in my area are within the network. So if you are interested in joining a gym at a discounted rate, take a look at Active and Fit Direct. If you click this link right here, find your perfect gym for $20 a month. It'll take you to their website for our NHB members. You can either create an account to view the free workout videos. There's workout videos on here. There's resources such as blogs. There's one-on-one coaching as well that you can sign up for. But then there's also the fitness centers where it's $28 a month. They also have premium gyms, which are a little bit more, but they are still discounted. And you also get discounts for partners or spouses. All right. And then I'm almost done here, guys. I know it's a lot of information. We have a number of car rentals. For budget and Avis, you can save up to 30 or 35% on those car rentals. For Hertz, you can save up to 25%. And then Hotel Planner is 65%, up to 65% on hotel bookings. Sam's Club has been a really popular one too. We've noticed you can save over 60% on a new membership. And then SiriusXM is 4 months free on SiriusXM's Platinum streaming. One thing I've learned about the SiriusXM one is, unfortunately, it's through the app and not directly onto your car, which some cars have that are able to do that. But it is on an app. If you have Bluetooth, you can always hook that to your car. So that's one question I get a lot too about SiriusXM. All right, so with that, I will stop talking and ask if anybody has any questions on any of these programs. I know it was a lot of information, and I know it is. Whenever I go through these presentations, it's overwhelming even for me, but it's just a matter of just remembering that you do have savings, and just to check back on nhb.org/savings on a regular basis, because we are adding programs throughout the year. So any questions on member savings?
Any programs you guys wanted to hear about that maybe she didn't touch on? No? Okay. Well, I've used the program for my travel to Montana. I know my boss has used it for Walt Disney World tickets. She said they were the cheapest that she could find anywhere else. So it is daunting, but there's a lot of great resources out there and plenty of people that would be more than happy to walk you through the steps and point you in the right direction. So thank you, Sharon, for all of that information, and thank all of you for joining.
Yes, thank you for this opportunity. And Amanda and I are available at any time if you have any questions that come up, or if you need help signing up for any of these programs.
Yep, I will send out this recording and a few other resources sometime this afternoon, probably. So feel free to share that with coworkers or whoever. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.